Hey, a brief Tuesday talk this time around. The topic is simplicity or simplifying your life. Some background. My wife and I are moving into my mother-in-law's house soon, and we're having extensive renovations done at her house. And in the meantime, my wife and I are purging, getting rid of a lot of the stuff that we don't need anymore. As she says, a lot of it is dead weight. And it's funny how when we go through the stuff and decide whether to keep or to throw out, how much of it is stuff that we don't need anymore. And we're finding a lot of stuff that we don't need anymore. Stuff that wouldn't be a good fit for my mother-in-law's house. I've been on a shredding spree. Shredding a lot of papers that we don't need to keep anymore. We're evaluating the furniture that we're gonna throw out or keep. We're doing the same thing with kitchenware, books, all kinds of stuff. But the theme of it all is cutting out the dead weight, simplifying our life, and just getting rid of possessions that we no longer need. Now, this is similar to what we go through in martial arts as we get older. You know, when you're 25 years old, you think in terms of collecting techniques. And when I was in my 20s, my mindset was the more techniques I knew, the better it was. Well, now I know that's not necessarily true. As the years go by, you start to think in terms of concepts instead of techniques. And you start to simplify your own martial arts arsenal, your repertoire. And as I get into my mid-50s and think in terms of making my movements more efficient, simplifying the concepts that I rely on, I'm focusing more on flow drills, counter for counter, instead of static techniques. But as the years go by, I'm stripping away some of the unnecessary stuff in my martial arts repertoire over the years. And so I see some parallels between what I do in the martial arts and what my wife and I are doing right now in terms of stripping away the unnecessary stuff just to cut out the extraneous possessions, the extraneous stuff that we don't need anymore. So there's a lot of parallels between what we experience in the martial arts and in real life. Okay? And it's an interesting time for us. You know, it's starting to make me think more about simplifying my Filipino martial arts background, simplifying my teaching, how I think about this, and a lot of other things. So it's going to be a busy month or two before we get settled into my mother-in-law's house. So if I miss a week or two of videos, that's why. So what do you think about this process of simplifying one's life or simplifying one's martial arts? I want to hear your comments. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so right now. Please like, share, and comment, and I will see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.